Welcome to another episode of UnGlum Tribe. Welcome to another episode of UnGlum Tribe.
Oh, thanks.
I'm
Thanks
Anthony. I'm Anthony. Hot like a mofo.
I'm Blackhawk, just that.
Just Blackhawk. Just Blackhawk.
That's it. That's all they refer to me as.
All right. So today's episode, as usual, I guess we're going to jump right in.
Yes.
Today's episode is what? I'm seeing a bunch of celebrity faces.
Yes.
So I'm guessing.
Based on,
I'm recognizing one or two of these off the bat as celebrities, so I'm guessing this is some type of guess the old portrait.
Yes, it's celebrities, and you have to guess who the celebrity is based on a photograph that was taken prior to when they got famous. Some of them is, actually all of them is when they were in high school. So the first one is whom?
Do we have pictures for them to go up as well?
Yeah, they'll get before and after pictures.
Okay, some of these are like most of these are standing out real easy. Mm-hmm. I mean, you didn't pick.
I'll have to do some harder
might have to toughen it up a little bit, but a lot of the folks, they just didn't seem to really change too much over the years. There's one little bit that's surprising, but.
So who's number one, man? Here you're dawdling around.
That looks like, seeing this picture here of him, and you're saying it's a high school picture, it's like seeing him as if he was 17 again. So I think I'm going to go with Zac Efron.
It is Zac Efron. And here's a little tidbit about Zac Efron. Although he was raised in an agnostic home, his last name Efron is actually an Ashkenazi Jewish surname. Yep. Oh, Zac Efron.
Zac Efron.
I'm not sure if that's.
I don't know which order we're going here. Okay,
we're going to go to number 2.
Up and down on the left-hand side, or okay, yeah. So the next one's pretty obvious, and
I know you're a big fan of this guy. So.
Well, yeah, I just might be. With a name like. Hot like a mofo? I probably should be. That is obviously Harrison Ford.
That is, in fact, Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford actually originally moved to L.A. to do radio voiceovers. So he did not originally come to Los Angeles from Chicago to be a movie star. He came there to do some voiceovers. On radio.
Yes.
So number 3.
Number 3.
Who could that possibly be?
See, this is throwing me for a curve. She looks like a girl I went to high school with.
She might be.
Not identical, but she's got enough similar features that I'm thinking it's her instead. I got no idea. I can't get no satisfaction either with figuring out who this is. I have no idea.
Okay. Well, that is actually a high school picture of none other than Mila Kunis.
No way.
Yep, that is Mila Kunis.
That doesn't even look like her.
Anyhow, a good little.
Does she have work done?
I don't know. Maybe
she was underage when she lied about her age when she got the job for that '70s show. She said she was older than she actually was.
All right. Well,
from what?
This is actually a pretty
public
good.
eye says.
This is actually a pretty good tidbit of information that I thought was pretty interesting. She was actually born in the Ukraine but moved to America in 1991.
That I did know.
Her family came here with only $250 to their name. They were dirt poor, and she has turned herself around and has made headlines and movies and.
True American story.
That is a true
story. What happens when people get dirt poor and come to America and start making shows? This is the Hollywood
Walk of Fame
world.
Yeah.
Real world. Yeah. Anyway,
I think that's MTV.
Okay, this is where I got confused. You got like 1, 2, and 3 on the left, and you go back up to 4, and then you got 7 and 8 down at the bottom. Okay.
Yeah, I know. I messed up.
This is another obvious one for me. These next several are actually.
Okay.
That is very obvious. The one and only Miss Oprah Winfrey herself.
Yes, Miss
Yeah.
Oprah Winfrey.
Yeah.
Miss Oprah Winfrey in 1971, at the age of 17.
The indomitable.
The indomitable billionaire.
Often imitated.
Never duplicated.
Never duplicated.
But in 1971, she was the first person to win the Miss Black Tennessee beauty pageant.
Really?
Yes, she did.
All right. You go, girl. Oh, wait, she did.
She did.
She did.
All the way
She
to the
did.
top.
She went. All right, so next. This was killed me because when I saw it, I'm thinking, this cannot be who I think it is because he looks so clean cut. He does not look thuggish at all in any way, shape, or form.
The way that you all probably remember him, or have seen him since you were knee-high to a toadstool, for you younger viewers.
But that's Snoop.
And
That's Snoop Dogg.
That is the Snoop Deal Double G. At a side note, what's his actual name?
I know this and I cannot remember. I know it and I can't remember.
He actually goes by, when he does not go by Snoop Dogg, he goes by Calvin Brodus.
Calvin, yeah.
But his first name is actually Kodazar. And his father is the one who nicknamed him what we have now known as Snoop Dogg. But
That's not the way I remember hearing it.
His father coined the term Snoopy.
Right.
And then
For some reason, I thought it was his grandmother. His father's mother or something.
that's not what I found, though it might be true. If you guys actually know the history of the Snoop Deal Double G, or Snoop Lion.
Snoop Lion. That's right.
So who's this next guy?
Ant-Man.
He is
That is
Ant-Man.
the Ant-Man.
What's his name?
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd. Yes.
Also Brian, a.k.a. Brian Fantana.
Yes, I love that part. I did. The original family surname was Rudninski.
Rudninsky?
However, his grandfather changed it to Rudd, and he was a Russian Jew who immigrated over to the United States right around World War II.
Wow.
So
Okay.
when he signed in over at the, whatever that place is in New York, I should probably know that.
Ellis Island?
Yeah, that's it, Ellis Island. He signed in as just Rudd rather than Rudninsky. So, number 7.
This is another one I'm drawing a blank on. I can't figure out. I think the picture with the way the white is on the lighting and on the print is messing with the bridge of the nose, and I can't place it. But and maybe that sweater too. That sweater is just, oh my god. I don't know what
You will never see her wear anything like that. Anything like that. You got a guess? Give me a guess.
I mean,
Give
she
us
looks like she could be Molly Ringwald's youngest sister with that sweater on. I mean, not even any of her facial features necessarily, but her haircut maybe a little bit. I got no idea.
You got no idea?
I have no idea.
That is actually Gwen Stefani. Yes, sir, it is.
How is that?
And
That's a big change from high school to.
into what she has become now. That is.
She's not far off my age.
No, she's not.
So, I mean,
She's late 30s.
what
early
happened when
40s.
she left high school? What happened to cause her to leave high school? Did she leave high school before she finished? I don't know. I need more backstory. No, wait, hang on. I don't care that much. No, I don't.
All right.
Okay.
Here's a little tidbit. Her mother actually named her Gwen, which came from a novel that she read in the 1968 novel Airport.
Oh.
As apparently Gwen was a stewardess
Yes.
on the plane.
Yes. Number 8 is easy peasy also, because there's only one man on the entire face of the planet that looks like this.
That is also true.
And it's obviously Steve Buscemi.
Yes, it is Steve Buscemi. A little factoid about Steve. is that he became a firefighter in New York City in 1980 with engine number 55 in Manhattan's Little Italy. After 9/11, he quit his pursuits in Hollywood and came back to New York City to return to Engine 55, where he worked 12-hour shifts for nearly 2 weeks to help search for survivors at the terrorist attacks.
Wow.
Selfless man that Steve Buscemi was.
Selfless man. Next one's easy peasy too.
He hasn't changed a bit.
Unfortunately. That's GW.
That is the old G.W. Bush. Although George is
That's smart.
Although George is
here.
most remembered by his presidency, and before that he was the governor of Texas. However, he was born in New Haven, Connecticut.
And that's good for that.
Yeah. That's
Moving on.
moving on.
Number 10. I don't know who that is at all. He looks like that redheaded guy who I cannot remember his real name, who we just saw in Christmas Office Party. And it was in Deadpool. He looks kind of like a younger version of him, but that hair looks too actually like dark to be like to even have a reddish tint, even in a black and white photo. I mean, I don't know how I'm drawing that conclusion, but I think I can successfully say that is not him.
Okay.
But I have no idea who it actually would be.
All right, that is actually Matt LeBlanc.
Wow.
Yep.
His jaw really squared up after high school.
Yeah. He attended Newton North High School with comedians Louis C.K. in Massachusetts.
Wow.
Yes.
Cool. Coolio.
Unfortunately, that is all the time that we have for you today.
Hey, how many did I get? I got 7 out of 10?
Yeah. Yeah, you got 7 out of 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
Woo-woo! Woo-woo! All right.
But I hope that you enjoyed this, and I hope that you were able to score just as well, if not better, than Mr. Anthony Hahn.
But if you didn't, it's all good. I mean, come on. Who are we to judge?
I don't know. Anyway, be sure to like,
comment,
share,
subscribe.
And I'm still Blackhawk, and
I'm still Anthony.
And until next time,
stay UnGlum, chums.